As an audio technician during our 4-hour newscast, I'm responsible for setting up all communication for our in-house production staff, our IFB system for live shots and any remote facilities might be using that day, setting up IFBs for our in-house reporters and anchors, working with up to 10 microphones during the newscast, the board tracking all VOs, sound bites, packages, music, animations, profiles. Let's take a listen to my audio sample.
Play Profile 13 up on its sound dead.
This is Fox 25 Morning News.
Mike, Gene, and Kim. A's rolling. Eugene.
Next today, a Tewksbury teacher faces a judge today after police say he terrorized and tried to kill his girlfriend's mother.
The numbers are in. Mayor Menino paints a grim picture for Boston teachers unless they agree to a wage freeze.
He's pled guilty to a multi-billion-dollar Ponzi scheme. Now authorities are trying to get their hands on property belonging to both Bernie Madoff and his wife.
Dissolve out.
Morning, everybody. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Welcome back to Fox 25 Morning News. I'm Gene LeVanche.
And I'm Kim Kerrigan. Top stories coming your way in just a moment. But for Cindy Fitzgibbon, who is partially Irish and does not wear green on this day. It's just so hurting.
Take care.
She's explained why, and you may have to do it again.
Lose key,
unfortunately. So yeah, there we go. We'll get to that in a minute. But we'll make a run towards 60. We'll talk about that coming up in just a few minutes. Right now, we'll get you back out to the roadways on this evacuation / St. Patrick's Day. Doug, good morning.
Hello there, Sydney. Really, hey, it's not too bad in a lot of spots. Let me quickly go downstairs. As you can see, that Jeep and that is good for you Route 1 travelers. Route 2 might have a little bit of solar glare for you too, and watch out for that. But nothing being reported. 95 and 24, nice ride coming up through 128. And Route 3, both north and south of the city, seem to be in pretty good shape as well. So come on out here and enjoy the shenanigans.
Mike, Gene,
that'll do it for now. We're going to put this baby on the ground. Kim and Gino, back to you guys.
All right, Doug, thank you. Our top story this morning, a local teacher is going from the classroom to the courtroom after a violent domestic dispute.
Police say the 6th grade social studies teacher pointed a gun and pulled the trigger, but the gun did not go off. Fox 25's Kiba Arnold live in Lawrence, where he will face a judge on attempted murder charges. Good morning, Kiba.
Thank you.
Gene, good morning. Well, this suspect could have been facing life in prison, but instead he's facing 20 years. That's because the gun did not go off. Nobody died here, but reportedly both of the women involved in this incident had bruises all around their faces.
Play clip D, take sound. No keys.
This is 47-year-old taught 6th grade at John F. Ryan Elementary School. It's being reported that he has been temporarily suspended. So Manzi was arrested on Sunday, and Monday he was in a New Hampshire courtroom. He waived rendition. They brought him back here yesterday, and today he'll have to face a judge here at Lawrence District Court on attempted murder charges. We are live this morning in Lawrence. I'm Kiba Arnold, Fox 25 News.
All right, Kiba, thank you. Police are looking for a suspect involved in an apparent drive-by shooting on Pierce Street in Hyde Park. Bullets shattered a car window, hitting a man last night. Driver managed to drive himself to a nearby police station on Hyde Park Avenue. His condition isn't known this morning, and so far no arrests have been made in this case. An alleged drunk driver flipped his SUV several times in Belmont. This happened about 2 o'clock this morning on Route 2 eastbound. State police say that the driver was taken to Beth Israel Hospital and will be summoned to court.
Commuters scramble to get out of the way as they watch 2 lifts tumble off a flatbed trailer. This all unfolded around 6 last night near Lexington on Route 128 South. State police believe the trailer carrying the lift was too tall and hit the Grove Street overpass. The equipment fell off the flatbed and rolled right over the top of several cars, but amazingly, no one was hurt.
Another typical commute, but not today. Just a lucky guy. I was able to get out of the car and walk away. Going to go out celebrate, get a bottle of wine, and toast life to its best.
Watch your headroom up for Mike.
Mass Highway found the bridge to be structurally safe. The driver of the rig, 55-year-old Martin Gordon of New York, is expected to face charges.
Shocking crime to tell you about out of Weston, as a British man is charged with allegedly stabbing his grandmother to death. 22-year-old James Clark pleaded not guilty to first-degree murder charges yesterday. On Sunday, police say that British man living here in Boston used a folding knife to kill his 80-year-old grandmother. After the stabbing, Clark was allegedly taken to the hospital by a neighbor.
During the altercation, he suffered a wound on his hand. He went to the neighbor's house next door, told them that he had cut it in a home accident.
Suspect's family claims that Clark has been suffering from mental illness for years. Yesterday, he was ordered held without bail pending a psychological evaluation. This is the first murder in Weston in 33 years.
Mayor Menino says if the Boston Teachers Union does not accept his proposed wage freeze, Proposed layoffs could be more than double, up to 200. According to the Boston Herald, the mayor now says 212 teachers and aides could be out of work without the wage concessions, which reportedly would save the city nearly $19 million. The teachers union has accused the mayor of stonewalling in its efforts to look at the city's financial records. Despite a lack of cash, the Turnpike Authority is adding a couple of new high-priced staffers. Boston Herald reports the 2 new hires were sent over from the Executive Office of Transportation within the last 3 months. During the same time, the agency was telling lawmakers it was in desperate need of cash. The 2 employees earned more than $200,000 between them. Pike says the hires were necessary.
New York Attorney General wants a list of the AIG employees who received $165 million in bonuses. Andrew Cuomo issued subpoenas for those names. Cuomo says that his office wants to know if the executive bonuses are illegal because they may have been promised when AIG knew that they couldn't pay them out. Company says that the bonuses are written into contracts. President Obama has given the Treasury Secretary the green light to pursue this matter as well. And Bay State Congressman Barney Frank says the bonuses are outrageous.
The contracts that were signed for these bonuses predated even what the Federal Reserve did. We now have on the books rules that will prevent this from happening going forward. Our question is whether we can go back and undo some of this. I certainly hope we can.
A side note to all of this, the money that Bay State agencies invested in AIG isn't a total loss. The Boston Globe is reporting that those agencies have gotten back more than $340 million after the company received billions of dollars in federal aid. It's still unclear if the state has any more money invested in AIG.
Bernie Madoff may be losing all of his property, including assets in his wife's name. Most of the $100 million in assets are listed under Ruth Madoff. The couple has homes in Manhattan, Montauk, Florida, and France, worth $22 million. They also have several boats valued at well over $10 million. They also have millions of dollars in jewelry and furniture and a silverware set worth $65,000. Bernie Madoff will be sentenced in June for allegedly stealing more than $50 billion. With his Ponzi scheme, he faces up to 150 years behind bars.
It is now 8:06, a medical overhaul under the microscope. Still coming your way this morning. We'll take a closer look at the benefits of a full body scan and why some doctors say that the technology isn't all it's cracked up to be.
Plus, if you feel like a king without a castle, well, now you can get your very own English kingdom. All you need is all kinds of cash.
And it's a popular stomping ground for presidential candidates. Now the owner of the Red Arrow Diner looking to spread their wings.
VB. Those homemade Twinkies down my way. I love the Red Arrow Diner. Hey, Cindy Fitzgibbon on this St. Patrick's Day has a green problem. The emailers are here to help.
And dissolve. Master, stand by to go your grave.